Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and today a little what's sold and a little how do you judge success? Welcome into the channel, guys. Thanks for joining today as we approach Christmas. We've got a lot of new viewers here lately, so I did want to kind of rewind a little bit and just tell you who I am, at least really quickly. My name is Troy, and I'm a part-time reseller. I've been doing this for a few years now, and we are part-time. And so not one of those channels where I'm going out and sourcing all day long every day, finding fantastic deals. We are here in Helena, Montana, the capital city of Montana, and there are right about 30,000 people here. So, I mean, it's a pretty small town, right? So I don't have, some people can go to, 5 Goodwills or something in a day. I got one, and we got a couple of small local thrift stores, but, options are limited. And so I don't have the opportunities. And, you look at some people posting on Instagram, they're, during the summer or even frankly right now, if you're in Florida, their yard sale treasure map looks like a Christmas tree. I'm happy to get 10 or 12 on a really busy Saturday. We don't get what a lot of other places do. And there are quite a few resellers here in town, actually. Surprisingly, I never realized until I knew what to look for. There are actually quite a few people doing this and doing it full time. So my day job, I work in radio and do that early in the morning until the afternoon, right about lunchtime. And then after that is eBay and then I guess YouTube time. What does that mean? Well, that means I don't get to go to the thrift stores when they open up. There's several people here that they're in thrift stores sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a day, and they'll bounce between them and they just run the circuit. And that's how you got to make it work. The new stuff gets put out, you find it. I've just got to get lucky and be there at the right time when the stuff comes out, when I'm showing up there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, hoping that I find something, right? Now, garage sale's a little bit different. That levels the playing field a little bit. But in the off season, which, here in Montana is pretty significant, I have to rely on, for the most part, I'm finding things that they don't know about, right? I'm finding the obscure things. Essentially, I'm digging through the crumbs, either finding things that they left that they don't think is worth their time, or the stuff that they had no idea was worth money. Now, that does make it a little bit more exciting. It's a little bit more fun because it's a treasure hunt, right? And I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy the search. But that does mean when you're looking at my channel on my thrift hauls and stuff like that, I'm not pulling in all that big stuff. Now, that might not appeal to some people, and that's cool. I'm good with that. What I do might not work for you. Everybody's got to find their own business model and look at what works best for them. For me, like I said, I find what I can. I certainly find high dollar stuff time and again. We've got $500 sales over the last year or two. We've got $300, $400 sales. I find those things, and I've got those things in my inventory to list and listed. But very often, my average sale price is a little bit lower. I actually got called out on that, on a comment here on the recent What Sold video. A guy says, you know what? Your average sale price is ridiculously low. It doesn't seem like you're a pro to me. Well, first off, I don't know that I am a pro, flat out. I'm a few years in. We're all still learning, but I've still got a lot to learn. And I'm doing this part-time. This is supplementing income. This is paying for medical bills, student loans, Christmas presents, frankly. It makes life a little bit easier. We've cut a lot. We've cut, I think, 6 or 7 years off of repayment plans on loans for school and medical bills in the last year and a half on eBay alone. This year, we're looking at probably gross, right in the neighborhood of $45,000 to $47,000 gross sales. Obviously, you got to take out fees, you got to take out taxes, you got to take out initial buy cost, shipping, supplies. You guys understand how that works. And so that number is not the take home, right? But I think it's a pretty significant number for somebody doing this very part-time. I'm very happy with it. If you don't think that that's something that is valuable, if that level of income is not valuable to you, go look at bigger channels. There are lots of bigger channels, and I'm good with that. I watch them, and not every channel is for everybody, but I am so appreciative of all the people that are here, all of our subscribers. You guys are incredible. You're very supportive of me, of my family, of my business, and of each other. This is a fantastic community, and that's one of the things that sticks out about this community to so many people is just how welcoming and kind and friendly the bulk of this community is. And I'm so appreciative of that. So I do want to let's look at what I've sold here in the last couple of days. It's not a lot. And then I wanted to kind of circle around and we'll close this thing out. So the first thing that I sold, low sales price. This Simpsons, these are a set of 6 buttons. I got a whole bunch of toys from Brian over at Mr. Buys a Lot. There were 4 packs of these in there. Not a great sell-through rate on them, and so I priced it to move, and then I took an offer, $7 free shipping. We only make a couple bucks, but very, very light to ship. And when you buy things in bulk, you sell everything, right? We're up to about $90 now, made on the $180 investment. So we're halfway through and we've sold 5 things. So I'm feeling very good about that investment of toys from Brian. Things are looking good there. This Panasonic Omnivision VCR, blue lines. If you look there on the picture, there's that blue line right across the front where the tape goes in. Now, all of these are going to be a little bit different. There are different models, different variations, but the blue line is something that's going to stick out to you. Once you find one, you're going to know it, and you're going to notice it the next time that it pops up. The Panasonic blue lines, they're good VCRs, and they have a really high resale rate. They move relatively quickly. This one took a little bit longer because I priced it a little bit high and wanted to wait it out. I didn't have a remote, and that also hurt me. If you have the remote, it's going to sell much faster. But I put some AV cables with this. I put the coax cable actually came with it, so I put it with it. I don't know if they can use it, but why not? Threw a new tape in there. Now, I posted this on the Instagram feed. I thought this was a $3 buy. And then when I went to pack it up today, I realized this was the one I actually got for free. The lady says, you know what? I don't even know if it works. Why don't you go ahead and just take it? I think they were asking $10. And then when I asked, I was going to ask if they would take 5. And she says, you know what? Why don't you just take it? I remember the sequence now. Once I looked at it, I've got the $3 one actually sitting over there that I need to list. So I got this machine for free. I did buy at some point the AV cables that went in with it. I get those for like 50 cents and the tape probably 25 or 50 cents. So let's call it $1 in, and I sold for $42 plus shipping. That's not bad. And these fit really, really easy into the number, I think it's the number 7 box. You get some of the USPS boxes in. It slides right into those. It's a super easy pack. Some of them sell for pretty good money. So if you find them, look up the model number. You might be surprised. It's probably a good flip. Now we're into some of the Hot Wheels. Again, we'll go back to the lower average sales price. The Beach Blaster, $5.99, free shipping. Not much there. That's a low price, right? But it had a good sell-through rate. I had it. Why not list it? These are really, really easy. I told somebody in comments before, what I use these for a lot is the days where I just don't feel like listing something. But we've got a list in order to make that algorithm happy, right? Grab 3, 4, 5 Hot Wheels cars. I can have them done in a handful of minutes. It's 3 pictures, sell similar. It's really, really easy. So I can get done with that in minutes, and I've fed the beast, and I can move on with my day. So they're low dollar, but it's triggering, hopefully, that algorithm, and it's getting people in the store looking at potentially other things. So that's one of the good things about these Hot Wheels. And for those that are new, 20 cents into these. I bought 400 Hot Wheels for $100 here 3 months ago, something like that. Some of them aren't great. We actually donated a whole bunch of them to Toys for Tots, which was really, really cool. I'm still going through. I've probably got 150, 200 left to go through to figure out if there's value there or not. And we'll see. I might end up probably donating a whole bunch of them somewhere else. We've got a couple more. Viewer of the channel, Keith, a good friend of ours, he's come in. He's actually a Hot Wheels collector, and he bought the Hot Wheels. It's the pizza. It's the fast food series, so it's a pizza design all over this Corvette. That was $2.99 plus shipping, and then he also bought the '68 Shelby. That as well, $2.99 plus shipping. So thanks for that, Keith. Threw a couple other cars in there for you. That's going out priority, so it should get there pretty soon. And then this evening, I sold this dual bobblehead over to the UK. This is Omar Vizquel and Dave Concepcion. I paid $1 for this. I got like six bobbleheads. So it was even less than $1 because I think there were 6 and we paid them $5. And I got 35 euros. This through one of my web interpret listings. Essentially, that's like Bonanza. The difference is that it lists it on other countries' eBay sites. I think I'm on 7 or 8 different countries' eBay sites. And so this going to the UK, 35 euros is what we settled on. That's right about $43. So once I pay my fees, I pay a little bit extra to web interpret for making that sale on their platform. Actually, this went, I'm wrong, not the UK. I think this went to Spain. Because at the end of the day, when we take out everything, even after shipping, I should be able to get this out for $17.95. It's going to likely be under £2. And so we'll make about $16 net profit. Not bad for a bobblehead. And that we actually took an offer on one other thing. Again, another international listing. I think that's the one in the UK. But they haven't yet paid. So we won't throw that one on here. But I did sell something else internationally with an asterisk, right? And then Stone came in. I do want to mention Stone came in and bought something out of our merch store. If you haven't seen it, the link is down below in the description. We've got t-shirts. We've got mugs. We no longer have any stickers left. If folks want those, let me know. We can look into getting more. But Stone got the last one. So Stone, that sticker going out to you, and a mug. He got a mug as well. So the Mountain Man Treasure mug and the sticker. Now, Stone is a fantastic guy. He actually mentioned, hey, feel free to send this after the Christmas rush. I don't want it to get lost. I got it out. It's boxed up. I boxed it tonight, Stone. It's going to go out tomorrow on the eve of Christmas Eve. If it does get lost, let me know, and I'll send you another one. We'll make sure you're taken care of. So I don't think it'll get lost. We're sending it priority, so hopefully that squeezes it through. I think we'll be good, but let me know if we have any problems, and we'll make sure to take care of you. So that's what sold in the last couple of days out of the eBay store. Not a lot, but actually today was the first day that I've listed. I listed 9 or 10, I think 10 new listings today. But the last 2-3 days, we haven't listed anything. I've just been hanging out at home. I had a couple days off work. So it's been movies, Christmas movies, board games. I'm working on yet another round of world domination in Risk. We've eliminated Mountain Mama. I wiped her out. And now the Mountain Kid is, she's up. This is, it's going to go into the 3rd day. We play this in spurts so we don't get worn out. So it's taking up the kitchen table. But I think I'm going to wipe her out here in a few turns. That's the plan. None of this letting your kids win garbage. They've got to learn, right? That's why when she does win, it's a big deal. So I promise circling around, and I want to do that before this thing gets too long. You look at the Hot Wheels. A couple of people have asked, how can you sell things for $1.99, $2.99, make any profit? Well, first off, I am almost nothing into these. I'm 20 cents into them, right? I actually did some math 2 weeks ago, something like that, and now I can't find it. I'll have to go through and do it again, and I can give you the actual numbers. I'm not sure what happened to it, but we actually, a couple weeks ago, hit our 100th sale of that purchase. And so I wanted to look at the numbers and see how we're doing. We've made back the money. There are a lot of cars that we sold off the jump for like $10 plus shipping. So we made back the money. I've got a set of, I think they're Ford Mustangs. I think it was a limited release. That's the set of those is listed for like $50. There's definitely some value in there. But even these small ones that we're selling, we are somewhere now in the neighborhood of $300 to $400 net profit on these, and I'm still not all the way through them. So is it worth it selling these things for $1.99, $7.99 free shipping? Well, I mean, you decide, right? You have to decide. Is the ease. I like the ease of shipping these, of listing them, of storing them. There's so many things that are easy about this. It takes minutes. And yeah, you make $2-3, but you do it time and time and time again. And now we've made hundreds of dollars off of these things. So there's certainly, that might not be right for everybody. I can see where it wouldn't be right for a lot of people. But for me, it makes sense for a lot of reasons, which we've discussed. But let's just look at the numbers, because you know what? It's fair when it's pointed out, hey, your average sales price is pretty low. Okay. My average sales price is actually, I did the math. It's $21.80 right now. Actually, let's round it up, $21.81 right now. And it tends to hover between $20 and $25. Would I like that higher? Sure. I mean, everybody would, right? But I think average sales price can be a little bit misleading. I don't think it's necessarily that great of tool to judge how well you're doing. I just don't think that it is. The better thing to look at is your return on investment, okay? And so look at the Hot Wheels cars. I got it down here, written down. $2.99 is what we made on a couple of those Hot Wheels that we sold to Keith, right? So after fees, we're looking at $2.60. Let's just run the line out, okay? Let's take out taxes. So now we're looking at $1.95. Now I paid 20 cents a piece for them. So let's take that out. Now our net profit is $1.75. Not a lot, right? But my net profit margin is just under 90% because I paid so little for it. I'm 20 cents in and I made $1.75 profit. That's a fantastic profit margin, right? And so average sales price isn't all that telling all the time. Somebody could be out there selling, I don't know, they could be selling telephones. Let's grab cell phones, whatever. They're selling cell phones and they're selling them for $150 a piece. Well, maybe they bought those for $125. They're doing the same thing I'm doing, is making up that money on volume because they might only be making profit $15, $20, $25 a phone, depending, right? But they had to lay out a lot of money to get there. That's how a lot of times retail arbitrage works. It's easy for a lot of reasons. It's good for a lot of reasons, but you're laying out often more money in order to get a return. The return on investment is not as high as the stuff that you can source at thrift stores, at garage sales, stuff like that. So I would much rather have a lower sales price and a fantastic return on my investment than be laying out a lot of money and have it hanging out there and having what looks like a really high average sales price, but your return on investment might not actually be very good. So that's where you get into the idea that don't compare yourself to people. Don't play that comparison game because you don't know all the things that go behind that stack of packages, behind that huge ASP. You don't know the whole story, and often the whole story isn't told. So keep that in mind. Don't compare yourself to others. And once again, find the business model that works for you. Mine might not be right for you. It's probably not right for a lot of folks, but it's what works for me. And I'm happy with it. We're paying off bills. We're living much more comfortably. And it's a lot of fun. The eBay and garage sales, estate sales, the treasure hunting is so much fun. And I enjoy the YouTube. We're now our first full year into this. And I've been having fun. I've been getting better, I think. And like I said, we've been picking up subscribers. So for all of you that have come in, thank you so much. We're going to cut this thing off, but come back tomorrow, Christmas Eve. It's cringy, guys, but I was told the cringier, the better. We'll see if that's true. We've got the 12 Days of Christmas remix. It's the reseller remix. It's fun. It's Christmas Eve. I thought I would have some fun. So come back for that tomorrow here on the channel. And also Christmas Day, I've got something set for you. So come back for that one as well. Nothing to do with reselling Christmas Day. Just a fun video. So I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. A little bit early. We'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, my Lord.
I know.
Guys, it's days before Christmas. Ain't gonna happen. Hey, let me sneak these in first. I didn't see Chris over there, so those are for all you guys.
Appreciate
Whoever
it.
gets to them first.